Adventurous kids explore with education and learning what a wildlife is in the Everglades. I want to explore the Museum of Discovering Science. What plants do butterflies like? I want to know about Key West. Adventurous kids, learning and fun. Adventurous kids!
Today I'm going to tell you about the Everglades. The Everglades is a huge marsh or wetland that covers much of southern Florida. It borders the Gulf of Mexico on the west and the Florida Bay on the south. The Everglades is actually a river that's constantly moving. Water trickles from north to south from Lake Okeechobee, forming a slow-moving river that's 60 miles wide and 100 miles long, eventually reaching Florida Bay. Native Americans called the Everglades Okie, meaning grassy water. They traveled through the marsh in canoes and hunted and fished there. The area's Calusa Indians disappeared by about 1800. The Seminole Indians moved into the region in the late 1700s. The Everglades is also important for humans. The Everglades provides drinking water to 7 million people living in Florida. The Everglades only has 2 seasons. The dry season in the Everglades spans from November to April. It is characterized by less rainfall and a gradual reduction in water levels throughout the Everglades. The wet season in the Everglades is typically from May to October. This season brings an explosion of life and vitality to the ecosystem. It's easily recognizable by the very frequent and heavy rainfall, not to mention the dramatic visual transformation that takes place as water levels rise. The landscape becomes interconnected once again by marshes, sloughs, and waterways. There are 9 distinct habitats found throughout the Everglades. The variety found here is unlike anywhere else in the States. Some of the larger habitats include cypress swamps. Cypress swamps are thick clusters of bald cypress trees. Mangrove swamps. The mangrove tree lives in a swampy mixture of both land and water. Red, black, white, and buttonwood mangroves grow in the Everglades. Mangroves stand up on several roots that spread out from their trunk. These roots are called prop roots. They bend down to take hold in the muck below. Mangroves grow well in salt water. Sawgrass marshes. Much of the Everglades is covered with sawgrass. Sawgrass is a kind of grass that grows in water. Its edges are made up of tiny, sharp teeth. Open water sloughs. Sloughs are paths for moving water. The water moves in a wide, slow river. Forward hammocks. Trees such as oak, mahogany, and the gumbo limbo tree grow throughout the Everglades on hammocks. Highlands. The driest part of the Everglades contains pine trees. Lightning strikes can start fires there. Bromeliads, also known as air plants, are also present throughout the Everglades and the west of Florida. Terrestrial orchids can be found in a variety of different habitats, including hardwood hammocks, wetlands, prairies, and marshes. They grow from the ground. Epiphytic orchids, by contrast, grow in the trees. Everglades National Park supports 39 orchid species. Many birds and animals live in the Everglades. These include herons, egrets, alligators, crocodiles, snakes, and turtles. The hammocks shelter such animals as deer, wildcats, panthers, bears, and many reptiles. It's the only place in the world where both alligators and crocodiles coexist. Many of the animals in the Everglades are at risk. For the panthers, wood storks, manatees, and American crocodiles are hard to find. People are working hard to make sure that these animals don't disappear. The Burmese pythons were released into the Everglades due to accidental or intentional release of captive animals. No one knows the origin of the problem, but the effects of such an invasion species are clear. Pythons eat many different kinds of animals. They are likely the main reason for the decline of mammals in the Everglades. The Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission holds a python hunt once every year that is open to the public, challenging people to find and remove as many snakes as they can. Every participant is required to take a training course about humanely killing pythons. Marjorie Stoneman Douglas was an early protector of the Everglades. She called the area a river of grass. This has become a famous nickname for the Everglades. The river of grass defines the wetlands surrounding the river that provides a lush ecosystem to many animals. The river of grass used to be as much as 50% larger, once measuring 4,000 square miles, but its size has been reduced due to construction and related drainage projects. Everglades National Park is an American national park that protects the southern 20% of the original Everglades in Florida. The park is the largest subtropical wilderness in the United States and the largest wilderness of any kind east of the Mississippi River. The 1.5 million acre Everglades National Park was established on December 6, 1947. Thanks for watching this Adventurous Kids episode.
What did you learn today?
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous Kids!
What was the most interesting fact?
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous